Hello everyone, you're welcome to chemistry class with Peace. So today we want to talk about qualitative analysis. So students are having issue with qualitative analysis. They find it difficult to answer questions concerning qualitative analysis. They cannot do the practical, they cannot identify the ions, the anions, cations and the gases present in an unknown sample, and chemistry with Peace is here for you. So if you're coming across my video for the first time, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So for cation, identification of cations, there are two main reagents that are used to identify cations, which are sodium hydroxide and then ammonia solution. So here is the test with sodium hydroxide. When you get a certain observation, then this is what you are going to place in your inference. So we have test, observation, and then inference. When you observe any of these, you will know the exact ion that is present there. So when you test with sodium hydroxide, once you get white chalky precipitate in drop, insoluble in excess sodium hydroxide, then what should come to your mind? Calcium 2 ion is present. When you just get that white chalky precipitate in drop, the inference should be calcium 2 ion or lead 2 ion. Then when you now put excess of that sodium hydroxide, when it is insoluble in that excess sodium hydroxide, then you know that calcium 2 ion is present. Then this one, when you take the sample with sodium hydroxide, you get white chalky precipitate in drop, soluble in excess sodium hydroxide. Remember I said when you get chalky precipitate in drop of sodium hydroxide, you consider calcium 2 ion or lead 2 ion. But when it becomes soluble in excess sodium hydroxide, then lead 2 ion should be your inference. Then when you now test and you get white gelatinous precipitate in drop, soluble in excess sodium hydroxide. When you get gelatinous, jelly-like precipitate, when you get white gelatinous precipitate, what should come to your mind? Zinc 2 ion or aluminium ion. Soluble in excess. When it's soluble in excess, then it should either be zinc 2 ion or aluminium ion. To know the exact one, you will now use ammonia solution. But we are still coming back to that ammonia. We are still going to write the test for cation using ammonia solution. Then, when you get light blue gelatinous precipitate in drop, insoluble in excess sodium hydroxide. Once you get that light blue precipitate, then what should come to your mind? Copper 2 ion. You know that copper 2 ion is present. But when you're getting dirty green gelatinous precipitate in drop, insoluble in excess sodium hydroxide, then you know that ion 2 ion is present. Ion 2 ion is present. But when you now get brown gelatinous precipitate in drop, insoluble in excess sodium hydroxide, what cation should come to your mind? Ion 3 ion is present. So please don't fail qualitative analysis. When it comes to cation, it's good that you note the observation that is meant for particular cation. When you just see blue precipitate, know that it's copper 2 ion we're talking about. If you see brown, know that you are talking about ion 3 ion. If you now see green precipitate with sodium hydroxide, you know you're talking about ion 2 ion. But when you now talk about white gelatinous precipitate, white gelatinous, what should come to your mind? Aluminium ion or zinc 2 ion. But when it says white chalky precipitate, what comes to your mind? What should come to your mind is what? Calcium 2 ion or lead 2 ion. See you in my next video. We are going to discuss how to test for cation using ammonia solution, the observation and the inference. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, See you in my next video. Bye.